Today is going to be another one of those days where I
Okay.
think a lot of people are going to favor hanging out indoors, staying low key. If you're taking the kids to school today, remember a jacket with a hood is necessary, an umbrella is helpful, boots, and we know the kids love when they get to wear boots. So if you are one of those parents that is usually telling their kids, maybe today's not the day for the boots, today is. Thursday is, Friday is, and honestly, while Saturday is a dry day, the ground might still be wet in some places, so we'll watch out for that. Take a look outside right now. It's cold, 55 in Santee. These temperatures that we have on the screen in the mid and upper 50s are not going to change much at all throughout the day. So we're staying on the cooler side of average. Out along the coast, high surf advisory. We talked about those 7 to 10 footers out along the water. The green on the screen here is our flood watch. That's going to be in effect for basically the entirety of the day through 4 a.m. tomorrow. Wind advisory also in addition to those two alerts. That wind advisory is in effect for our local mountains and deserts, and that's already been seen over the last several days as that pretty decent amount of gusty winds coming through. We have seen a clear trend. That trend looks to continue, which is the favoring of North County for the more moderate to heavy showers. Here is about 7:30 a.m. from Oceanside north to the Orange County border. You can see how we've got that more moderate cell moving on shore. Showers extend all the way down south, though. We'll push all the way through the rest of the day, about 10:30 a.m., mainly favoring our inland valleys and mountains. And then as we get into the evening commute, that's where things start to get switched up on us entirely. This is 8 p.m. The minute we start to introduce the orange and red tones, that's when we start to see the possibility of flooding. So we are right now seeing the more moderate to heavy bands of rain come through when a lot of people are maybe making dinner, wrapping up their day, getting ready for bed. That's when we've got the bulk of activity taking place around North County, north of about Ramona. When we push all the way through the overnight stretch, that activity moves south. 11 p.m. Pine Valley, for example, could be a more moderate cell coming over San Diego. So it's mainly going to be in that overnight stretch that we see the heaviest accumulations. Now, we've already seen on the ground about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, some spots a little heavier than that. Here's what we have in addition to what we've already seen. 2.1 inches expected to come down in Fallbrook between now and tomorrow. 3.3 up at Palomar Mountain, 1.7 in Ramona, an inch in El Cajon, 3/4 of an inch in San Diego. So we got a pretty decent amount still on the way for us over the course of the day today. But again, there is the clear standout, which is North County. And we also see that over the course of most of this morning into the afternoon. Things are going to stay on the lighter end for the majority of us. We get back to dry skies and some slightly warmer temperatures as we get into the weekend. Inland valleys have seen the bulk of this rain so far, and we'll probably see the bulk of Friday's rain too. So again, we're not suggesting that you maybe keep the outdoor reservations for Friday, be prepared for the possibility of wet weather, but it will all be tapering off over the course of our Friday. Then we're back to dry skies, 70 degrees out there by Sunday. If we look towards our mountains and deserts, we're cooling down even tomorrow to 49 degrees, jumping to the mid 60s, even upper 60s, about a 20-degree jump in temperatures in just 48 hours across the mountains. Deserts have a lot more wind on the way. We've seen a lot of it already. More to come. I'll send things back to you, Ned and Eric.